making a creak. I'm on. I'm on. I had to get something out of the closet. Hi, everybody. Hi. How is everybody today? This beautiful Friday night. Not really, but it's a Friday night. Actually, it's not bad. We've had a really mild winter, eh?
Yeah.
Like, have we even... Oh my gosh, Lauren sent me a Morkie puppy that looks just like Skippy's.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I know.
She can look at the picture all she wants.
We've had a mild summer. Have we even had a snowstorm? Like, really?
Yeah, I seem to remember out shoveling.
Like,
snow.
once?
Anytime I have to get the shovel, it's a snowstorm to me.
Have you had to take the snowblower out yet?
Not the snow blower, but snow shovel.
Look at that. No, not even the snowblower.
First time seeing you live.
First time. Well, welcome. We're going to have some fun tonight. This is a really fun project.
Yeah.
And Dave's here too.
Yeah.
Now,
Hello,
we're not going to have buffering, right? I hope. Hey, Monkey, I bought you something today, and I think I left it upstairs. That's okay. I'll give it to you at Crafters Convention. Hi, everybody. 50's in this weekend.
Yeah,
hey, Jen. Hey, you need to text me what you're wearing tomorrow night. I don't know what to pack. Me and my friend Jen, we are going to Toronto for the evening. We have a room there, and we are going to have some fun, aren't we, Miss Tinson? Okay, so what we're making tonight is craziness, but it's going to be cute. I had a ton of you guys messaging us and loving the whole tablecloth wreath thing. So I was out today at my local dollar stores and I was picking up stuff because tonight we're going to do a bunny flower topiary for the door. Yes, there are all kinds of components to this, but when it's all said and done, it's extremely cheap. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this bunny. Now, I've had this bunny head. Actually, it had a bow. Where did I rip the bow off? It's ugly.
I was watching where everybody's from because it makes me feel like Casey Kasem in doing the top 40.
Okay, so I've had this bow, or this bunny head. It's a sisal bunny head. I've had it for a few years now. It had this ugly bow thing stuck on the bottom. And I'm really not too keen on the hat either. It's like faded and stuff. So I'm going to repurpose it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hat off. And the bunny, I'm going to put a ribbon, a bow,
Wow.
in the ribbon, or in the bunny. What?
She got her bunny kit today.
Yeah. Oh, wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put a bow on the bunny. And this bunny is going to be the center of our flower. Okay? So he's going to look like he's peeking out of the flower. So that's just one fabulous thing. Now these are all over the place on, like, you can buy them Craft Outlet and all kinds of reshop, Trendy Tree. They're everywhere. They're really cute, but I really don't like this faded burlap stuff. So we're going to rip that off and do a bow. Now, a topiary is something with a stick and a pot. Well, that's my idea of a topiary. So I went to the dollar store, Dollarama. This one's Dollar Tree. And I bought one of these plastic buckets, you know, for the kids to collect their stuff in. So just kind of like this one. This one I'm actually going to use for a centerpiece. So I just wanted to show you the whole one. And what I did is I cut the bucket in half. Now, I didn't do it too carefully. I didn't do it straight across. I don't know what I was thinking. But I'm going to use the front of this bucket. Now, you can still use this back, the other side of the bucket. It's still good. So you have two pieces if you want to make another topiary. But this one says Happy Easter and everything on it, and it's really, really cute. So this is what I'm going to be using at the bottom of my flower. And this is the stem. Now you guys will laugh and laugh and laugh when you find out what this stem is actually made of. This is, I don't know how my mind thinks, I'm sorry. So this stem is going to be underneath the flower, kind of in the bucket, and everything is going to be flush so you can hang it on the door. So it's going to be huge, but it's going to be fabulous. Okay, so this is the bucket, and I literally just cut it in half down the center of it, just with scissors. It wasn't that, it's not that thick. So you can do it. I found this one too. This one's from Dollarama, but this one was only $1 at Dollar Tree, and they had all different colors. Of course, I like the pink. So we're going to use this, and then the bunny with this bow on his head, and then I'm going to make a bow to go somewhere on the stem. Okay, and the flower of this whole thing is tablecloths again. Okay, let me just see. Thank you for floating my boat. Oh, tonight's live, we are going to be giving away tonight a impulse sealer. Okay, to get in on the impulse sealer giveaway, it's going to be after the live tonight, and what you're going to have to do is like the Unique in the Creek Facebook page. Share it, just share it to your own page. That's all we need. And comment. You're going to comment on this live, hi, or Easter, or whatever. Just put a comment, and the more comments you have, like the more comments you put, the more chances you have to win. And we are going to use an automated comment picker from tonight's live. That's why we can't do it while we're live, so we'll do it after the live. And, oh, good, you got your styrofoam cutter. You will love it. Yeah, that would probably cut a bucket. You're absolutely right, Haley. I never even thought of that. Even a wood burner would cut it, too. I just use normal scissors. They work okay.
We cannot give the prize away to anybody that gives an angry face.
Yeah, if you give an angry face, I'm going to go look at the angry faces, and you will not get a prize. So that's tonight's live. We're going to give away an impulse sealer, and it's going to come from Amazon because we're going to get you ready for flower season. Okay, so that's all you have to do. Like, share, and just say hello on the live. Now, tablecloths. You guys went all crazy when I did the tablecloth last week. The green and white one. So I went to my local Dollarama, because the Dollar Tree near me didn't have their Easter stuff out yet. I know, right? They had nothing. They had this bucket, and that's pretty much it. They were just starting to put stuff out. But Dollarama, so those Canadians that are watching, Dollarama.
A lot of people come to see you at Crafters.
I know, and I ordered shirts. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to use pastel colors. Now, I've pretty much, the only one I have not cut yet is the purple, because I'm going to show you how I cut it. But I have so much tablecloth left of each color that I can literally make another, after this one, another 2 more tablecloth, or 2 more flowers. Okay, like how cool is that? So we have row 1 is going to be mint green. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's just a plain, and it is the flannel back. Hi everybody, hi. I can't wait till Crafters Convention. I really need to find out who's coming. So these are the flannel back ones. So I'm going to use mint green. I'm going to use this robin's egg blue. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's pretty. This baby yellow. So these are all pastels. Okay. And this purple. Isn't it great? They didn't have any pink, but that's okay because I have pink for my bucket. And there is going to be pink. There's pink in my ribbon. So I think we have enough pink. And then there's going to be pink on the bow. So I've already cut my mint, my blue, and my yellow. So you can see, like, there is a lot left. Like, this is still, I could probably do literally another 3 flowers. No word of a lie. And these at Dollarama were $3.50 each. Now, in the U.S., there's all kinds of places. I found a ton at Old Time Pottery when I was there, and the Christmas tree store. It's a thing. It's called the Christmas tree store, but it doesn't have all Christmas. It's fabulous. But they have a ton of tablecloths as well. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do with this tablecloth is kind of similar to what I did the last one, but we're going to do the petals a different shape, and we're going to do double petals. Last one I just did single petals. This one we're going to do double petals. So far, I've only started just to see what the color combos would look like. And I haven't put the purple in, but it is going to look so stinking cute. And then the rabbit face just in the middle with the little bow on his head. And then we'll have a bow on the stem. This thing is going to be right down my front door. And we are using the large board.
Barbara Croft, slow down.
Barbara Croft, why? What's wrong with her?
She just finished her 3rd cross.
Barbara Croft, 3 crosses? What you thinking?
We gotta make Daniel laugh. He had a bad week at work.
Oh, I'm sorry, Daniel. Well, you're going to see Dave's face soon. That'll make you laugh. All right.
Hey.
The stem. The stem I wanted pretty long. This is the stem of my flower. Now, if you're not making a big one and you make a small, on a small board, you can just use a paint stir stick if you want. And you can actually paint the stir stick. And you can use a bucket. You can use a smaller bucket. I did buy a smaller one. It's almost similar. It says Happy Easter, but it's smaller. You can see the difference. So this would be good for the small board. So again, it was at the Dollar Tree, and you can use paint sticks. I wanted my stem for this one tonight, because I wanted to do a large flower. I wanted it long. So I wanted it kind of firm, but not heavy, because you don't want, you know, you could, the hanger on the door can only take so much. So I'm walking around Dollar Tree, and my mind's going a mile a minute, because I'm like on a mission to find something to make for my stem. Well, I come across these. They are necklace glow-in-the-dark sticks. They're in the toy section. There's a ton of them. This particular one has, and they're $1 too. There's 4 in them, and it's 20 inches long. Okay, so that was the perfect size for my stem. So I'm like, well, what am I going to use to cover it? And as I was walking up the aisles, I found this stuff in the craft section. This is a burlap tape. So, hi everybody.
How long are they? I don't know what you're talking about.
I am not in, oh, I thought you were talking to me. These are 20 inches. What is long? Sorry.
I don't know. Maybe the sticks you're talking about.
Okay.
I don't know.
The sticks are 20 inches. So this is a burlap tape. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how I made my stem. Now, once you crack these open, or like crack them, which I already did to mine, so they're not going to glow anymore because they were glowing through my burlap.
Did you ever do a shower curtain? Sorry.
A shower curtain?
Somebody keeps wondering if they could use a shower curtain.
Well, yeah, it's the same as a tablecloth.
Yeah.
I bought a shower curtain, a fabric shower curtain. I'm going to do a horse with it because the shower curtain prevents mildew and stuff like that. So a shower curtain is perfect to do a horse with. So these are the sticks. Now, I was going to take them out of the box, and I'm like, what for? This is like the perfect size and everything. So what I did is I left the sticks. Now, the sticks in there are plastic. They look like this. And when you snap them, they start to glow. So there's 4 of them in here, which makes this very, very sturdy. So all I needed to do, I know I find the craziest stuff. My mind is just, I don't even know. I don't even know what to tell you. Anyways, so this is the perfect size for my stem. So I just needed something to cover it. And I thought, well, and I was walking up and down the aisles, and I came across this burlap tape. And it's called adhesive jute tape. It's amazing what you can find at the dollar store. You can also, if you can't find the tape, just get jute twine. Now this is at the dollar store as well. And what you can do is you can wrap your stem all the way down with the jute twine. I know it's paper underneath there, but we're going to cover it all with either the jute, or you can wrap it with, actually this might work good. I might use this. Hold on. Hold please. I'm going to take a piece.
Cool with the
What's that?
I think it's cool with the twine.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it with the twine, because this stuff, there was only a couple rolls left, and this is from the dollar store in Canada, so I'm not sure if Dollar Tree has it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover the 2 ends, and you can just use any kind of tape. I just happen to have this here. I don't want the sticks to slide out. Okay? You can use anything. Your imagination just has to run wild, that's all. And I scope the Dollar Tree stores all the time. Okay, so again, glow sticks, the necklace ones, they're 20 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some hot glue just at the top here.
You could glue Skittles up and down and
You
have
can
the rainbow.
do everything.
I think that'd be cool.
Skittles.
Skittles.
Skittles will melt, honey. And they'll make a mess. Now I'm just leaving the paper on here. And now I'm just going to go and wrap. I'm just wrapping down the box. I know, crazy, right? But it's going to make an awesome stem for my flower. I just want to just keep going all the way down. You don't have to overlap or anything. And just glue every so often. Yes, green jute would be great too. Yeah, perfect.
Susan Albanese works at Dollar Tree. Whoa.
Ooh, you lucky girlfriend. I'd be in danger if I worked at Dollar Tree. Worse than Michael's. Because Dollar Tree, I repurpose everything. I don't think I buy anything from Dollar Tree and use it the way it's supposed to be used.
Yes, it would be messy with the Skittles, but hey.
Who thinks of Skittles? He's weird.
I'm just trying to think of colorful things, okay?
Well, I want to keep this simple because I want, because there's going to be a lot of colors going up on top with the flower. So this is really firm. No, it's not a back scratcher. It's just glow-in-the-dark sticks. And I just went because it's flat.
I don't know why your name's grayed out, Marla.
Who?
Marla says, why was my name grayed out? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I see you.
Pardon?
I says, I see her.
So just normal twine. And we're just going to go wrap all the way down. And I got the twine at the dollar store as well. Oh, that didn't work. My arm's getting tired.
Yeah, it would have been better with a thicker rope type of thing.
Yeah, I have the thicker rope, but I only have one roll of it, and I already have a plan for what I'm doing with it. So this one's it's working fine.
Are you going the full length of the set?
Yeah. It's box wrapped. Yes, it is. I was planning on using the plastic glow sticks inside, but I thought, you know what? I want it a square shape anyways for the stem, so I'm just going to cover the box.
13 more sleeves. Is it that close?
Is it really?
According to Suzanne, I believe she's keeping track.
Oh my gosh. I still have to do my presentation for business days. I'm stressing. I don't know why. I've been on TV, national TV and everything, and here I'm stressing about a business date at Crafters Convention. Come on, more. So it's easy if you just turn the actual thing and have the string go around.
Somebody just said.
Well, I started that, and thank you, Marie. I wasn't planning on doing this, but it's turning out really nice. This way is much easier, guys, because you can just do one layer of the string and just ever so often put some glue on there.
Feel better than me.
What's the matter?
She thought she could make it through, but she's gonna have to watch a replay because she's got a stomach bug.
Oh, well, that's okay, because you just got, go like and share the page and the video so you can still have a chance to win the impulse sealer. Now, if you're not sure what an impulse sealer is, an impulse sealer is it's basically it's a bag sealer. That's what it is. It's for heat sealing, and we wreathers use it for mesh when we make flowers, because the mesh frays when you cut it. So when you heat seal it, it kind of burns the edges or melts the edges and prevents further fraying. So it works really, really well. When you can get one that actually works. Is Francine on here? Francine won one on our New Year's Eve party. And she's going on her third one now. The first one didn't work at all, so we sent it back. The second one started sparking after like one roll of mesh. And so we're sending that back again. So I think Michelle read it from Monkey's Creation. She went through that too. And she finally got one that works. Now mine, I've had it for quite a long time. And it's worked right from the get-go.
Yep, Francine's here.
Oh, hi Francine. So I ordered Francine a different. I'm having a feeling that maybe the heat sealer makers, because they probably have this huge abundance of orders all of a sudden because all the crafters are using the heat sealers. And I'm wondering if they're like maybe changing parts on them to get them made faster or cheaper.
Jan, you commented, just share it and you're done.
You're done. And sorry, I didn't mean to wrap this stick. Actually, you could probably did this for me, hun. So I'm just going around. So anyways, we tried this time I ordered her a different brand than before. So hopefully, right, Francine, hi, hun.
I think all those bunny kits are probably out by now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're probably all out.
I know somebody's got some.
Depends where you live, and that's how long it would take. If you're close to Buffalo, New York, you'll get yours probably faster.
But somebody wants you to zoom in.
Okay, hold on. I get it. You don't want to see my beautiful face. I'm okay. I'm not offended. So literally what I'm doing is just wrapping the twine around this box of glow sticks.
Peggy, every once in a while we have kits anyway, so just
Yeah.
That's the one thing, we've always got some kind of kit coming.
Yeah, we have a lot of kits coming out, guys. Like, if you didn't get a bunny kit, now I did post another way you can make a bunny, very similar, and you can make your own ears. So, and you, with that bunny that I posted, you do not need a pom-pom maker.
Is that part going in the bucket? You don't have to wrap it if it is.
I know. I'm going to finish it if I started it. You know what? I don't even think it says the brand on there. Does it? Like, the heat sealer is right there, honey.
That's the most popular one.
Yeah, it's only popular because I have it on my website and probably everybody buys it. But
no, I mean, I used to see these where I worked and everything else. So
we're almost done, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to do this, but I think the stem is going to look fabulous like this.
Yeah, some people have gotten their kits and others.
Yeah, it depends how close you are to us.
They're just a matter of the post office getting them to you.
I can't wait to see what everybody's comes up with.
The ear template is on YouTube, isn't it?
Yes, the ear. There is a video on how to make the ears. Now, the one I used, the bunny ears I used, they were 18 inches long because I made them floppy. So you don't have to make them floppy if you don't want to make your bunny floppy ears. If you do, follow the same tutorial. Just cut your fabric and everything at 18 inches. I can't remember what.
Now, what about because you had a paper template, is that on our site?
Yes. I believe it's there. I don't know. All right, we're done. We are doing well. Thank you for asking. Okay. Even though that wasn't a plan. Now, you would never know that these are...
You can use anything you want. You can use a yardstick.
You can use a yardstick. This is cheap. They were $1, this box. And I actually like the rope one compared to the... Oh, this one's longer. Oh, they must have longer ones too. I didn't know that. This one's 22 inches long. So check your package. One's 20-inch long, and I guess the other one's 22.
Dorothy, don't take
20.
the tracking as
Guys,
as gospel, because USPS is terrible for keeping up on that.
And when the order comes in, our warehouse prints the label. And just because they printed the label doesn't mean that's when it went out, unfortunately. Because there's, you know, we have piles of orders.
The kit's probably gone out, but USPS is lousy at keeping the tracking.
There, perfect. This is awesome. My stick. So that's my stem. All right, let's cut this. Let's cut the tablecloth. Now, I'm just going to cut the purple because I've already cut the other 3 colors. But I'm going to show you exactly how I cut. So what I did with the other ones is exactly what I'm doing with the purple, okay? And it's almost similar to what I did the other night. But we're going to do the petals a little different, okay? So I'm going to open this up. I believe the only size I got for this, they were all 52 by 70. I normally like to get the 52 by 90 because you get more, but they didn't have any. So just try not to get the round one. If you get the round one, it's going to be really hard to do to cut your pieces. So you're going to take the cardboard out. Now don't open it right up. What you're going to do is the rounded corner, match it up together, okay? And then get the other rounded corners. So there's only the 2, when you put them together, there's the 2 rounded corners. And normally when they folded it, it's pretty much in half. This one's a little bit wonky. The other ones were fine. So just line them up. And it doesn't have to be perfect at all. And we're going to fold it in half. Pardon?
You're doing large board.
Yes, this is a large board. Okay. It's normally not this complicated. This one's a little wonky. The other, like I said, the other three colors were like almost perfectly in half. Okay, so if you have the 52 by 90, like I said, match up the rounded corners. And I just put a clothespin on them. Where'd they go? Where'd my clothespins go? I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see everything. Okay. Now they had, where I went, they had Easter actual tablecloths with prints and everything on it. But I thought I was going to keep it nice and simple and just keep the flower as a pastel colored flower. All right, so once you fold it in half, folded it in half is 26 inches long, okay? You want to cut it at the 26 inches. If you turn it the other way, you can cut it like this, but it's a little more difficult because it's so long and it goes off the cutting board. So if you just cut it at, it's folded in half. Just match up those rounded corners. And there we go. Now for the purple or the lavender, I only need 8 pieces, 8 petals. Now pay attention because this is how I made the whole, all the petals for all the colors, okay? Because it's 26 inches long, I'm going to cut my pieces at 13 by 6, okay? So I'm going to put this on the 0 line here. Let's hit it there. There we go. Now it is much easier if you have a cutting mat and a rotary cutter. Okay, make sure it's nice and smooth. I'm going to take my straight edge and I'm going to line it on the 6. Now this one's not, doesn't go all the way, but that's okay. I can eyeball these 2 little ends here. So my 6 inch and my 6 inch, just like that. I'm just going to put a couple weights on them so I don't have to hold this. You're going to take your rotary cutter. Hopefully it's nice and sharp. And I'm just going to start. And press really hard so you can get through all those layers. Okay. Just pull down. There we go. So one strip is going to give me 8 pieces. Okay, I already know that because I've already cut some of them. Now, all the other colors, except yellow, but all the other colors you need 16 pieces. So for that, you would do the same thing. Don't move your vinyl or your tablecloth. You're going to move your straight edge up to the 12. Okay, put something of weight on. This is just how I'm doing it. And go slow, right? And make sure you cut and push really hard so you cut through all those layers. So these two strips will give me 16 pieces. Now I only need 8, but I wanted to show you how easy it is to cut the 16 pieces. Okay, now I'm done with this tablecloth. So as you can see, we can get a couple more flowers out of it. So we'll fold it up. Some of these things have an actual handle too, but I just use the weight. That way I can I don't have to hold it. Okay, so now I want to cut it. It's 6 inches high. Now I want to cut it at 13. And we could pile these two on top of each other. Okay, and I'm going to cut it at the 13. And I'm only doing 13 because this is actually, it's 26 inches. For the green one, I did single petals. For this one, I'm doing double petals. Okay, so we're done with that. We're done with our rotary cutter. So the best thing to do is cut all your petals. Get all your petals ready to go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to still use that template that I used the other night. Now, I had a lot of people messaging me what the template was and everything. Guys, it is 6 inches in length and 3 inches in width. And all I did is from the corner, I just kind of rounded it. And I made a template to make sure that every petal on my flower is going to be exactly the same. Okay, so it's just a piece of paper. You can use a cardboard or whatever, but the paper works really well. So like I said, it's 3 inches this way. I should write it down. I know people were asking us, and it's like, you know what, I don't even know. I just kind of made it 3 inches by 6 inches. And then at the corner, I just kind of rounded it. That's all I did. All right. Yep, I'm doing 4 colors. That's a good idea, Judy. Okay, so let's make the petals now. I'm going to take a strip of our purple. Okay, smooth it out. Try and make sure it's pretty much even.
Probably zooming down there a bit.
Okay, I'll zoom down. Okay. What I'm going to do is fold it in half, so lengthwise. Just like that. Line up the edges. Okay. Turn it, and now you're going to fold it in half again the other way. So your cut, see these are all single edge here. Put that in the end, at the edge here. Then you're going to take your template, and you want to make sure your straight part, that straight part of the template, is lined up with the folded part of the tablecloth. Just like that. Okay? And the bottom is lined up right at the bottom with this. I just use the clothespin to keep it down there for me so it doesn't move. Now this time I'm using my pinking shears. I'm doing the petal a little bit fancy. So they have all kinds of scissors out there. These are just normal fabric pinking shears, but it makes the petal a little bit more fun and interesting. So what I'm going to do is right from here, it just rounds. Okay. Now you don't want to put too many layers because with the tablecloth and the flannel, it is pretty thick. And especially if you're using shears, sometimes they're not the sharpest. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm making the petal a little more fancy. Now I'm just going to go down and cut a little bit of this edge off. So I rounded it like this. So when I open it up, it's like almost like a heart shape. Okay? And let's do another set here again. Is there any questions about this? So here's our 13-inch piece. I didn't cut anything. I just left it from when I cut it right off the tablecloth, the big piece. So you're going to take it, fold it in half, match up the edges. Okay. And then fold it in half again, the other way. just like that. Okay, your folded edge is the long part of your template. Just like that. Okay, take your pinking shears or your scissors. You can do straight. You don't have to do, I just did a little bit fancy, only because I happen to have the scissors and I never use them, so. Now I know they have a bunch of kids ones out there with different shapes and everything. You may only be able to do like literally one piece with those because they're not the sharpest, but they have all kinds of different shapes and stuff. And now I'm going to go and just kind of take off that corner so it gives me a heart shape. The tablecloth was 52 by 90. Normally I like to get 52 by 70. Normally I like to get 52 by 90 because you get more material. They didn't have it though. But that's okay. Okay, fold it. And then you're going to fold it in half again. So you folded it this way, and now you're going to fold it this way. Okay. Your template. So this is what takes the longest to do this flower, but it's not hard. And don't forget, we're going to be using making a topiary out of it. A topiary. Okay, and now I'm going to just nip off that corner. Again, if you want to check on YouTube or Pinterest or whatever, and check paper folding for flowers or paper flowers. And there's all kinds of different, the way you cut your petal makes your flower look totally different. So there's all kinds of different petal formations out there. So whatever you do with the paper, you do with your tablecloth. Or you can do this with Olifun too. I don't know if anybody's used Olifun. I have a ton of it. I need to start using it again. Olifun it's what like grocery store bags and stuff are made out of. It is a fabric, but it's a waterproof fabric and it's quite thin. And it's used a lot for like crafting. It's more of an inexpensive material. And it is waterproof and UV resistant and really easy to use. The only thing is it's sometimes like, I know it's sold at Joann's Fabrics, and I don't know if I used to get it online. Where did I get it online? Joann's Fabrics. They had a a mixed pack, so you could get all different kinds of colors, but they don't have that anymore. But anyways, Olifun would be good for this project as well. And I've done quite a few, well, not quite a few, but I've done a few flowers with the Olifun.
You're talking about us, Linda. Yes, we live in Canada.
Yes, we do live in Canada, Linda. Yes, Nancy James uses Olifun all the time. She has fun with it.
No, Jen, behave.
What?
Olifun, take a drink.
No, oh, Jan. Oh my gosh, we'll never forget that New Year's Eve, eh? Okay. All right, so our purple's done. So that's how you do all the colors. All right. Now we're going to open them up. Some will be still attached. Now these are singles still. Just open them all up. Oh, I might be lucky. No. So some are still attached. Just cut down the center. You'll see the line. Cut it the other way. And once you got your prep done, like once you have this all cut, your petals all cut, it's really quick. The flower's really quick to make. And again, I cut 16 pieces of the lavender. I don't know if I'm going to use them all. I guess I might as well. They're going to be going on row 1, 2, 3. They're going on, the lavender's going on row 4. Alice, I have no idea where I come up with these ideas. I'd like to, because we're in Canada, and I've said this many times, we've had to, like, I love to craft, and we don't have the craft stores that you guys have, so you really have to think outside the box, like really, and use different, think of different materials that you can use, because we don't have deco mesh and all that stuff. So
We have it, it's just really expensive.
yeah, it's really expensive, like $18.99 for a roll, a 10-inch at Michael's. So you know, it's craziness. Okay, so let's get started on our flower. I've already started. Now row 1, I'm using the mint green. Row 2, I'm using the blue. Row 3 is the yellow. And row 4 is going to be the lavender. Let's see what it looks like up, I guess. So what you're going to do is, you got your petal. Now this is a double petal. If you want to do a single one, you just cut it down the middle and you just scrunch up just like that. And you can just do a single petal. I'm making this really full, and because it's so inexpensive, and I have so much left over. There we go. So you just scrunch it like an accordion up the center. Okay, make sure your edge is facing downwards towards the table, because if you have it facing upwards, you're going to see your the flannel on the back, and you don't want to see that. Okay, let's do that one more time. So just scrunch it right up the middle, and this is the whole flower is these petals. Okay, and then you're going to flip them upwards, and I just press them down to make sure they're about the same size, and they are. Now you're going to take this part that you just bent, and this is going to be going in row 4. I just wanted to see how the purple would look against the yellow. I preloaded the board. Actually, Dave preloaded the board for me. And preloading, if you've never seen this before, preloading the board is just, and we're preloading closed. What you do is you take a zip tie, and you want to use between 6.5 and 8-inch length zip ties, and 18-pound, which means they're just tiny, the heads. But you do need the length. Sometimes you can use 4 inches. You may be able to use 4-inch ones on this. Let me try. If I have any 4-inch left. I'm not too sure. Here's one. So I'm going to try a 4-inch. This stuff isn't really thick, so what you're going to do is you're going to, with your zip tie, the head, the flat part facing up towards the ceiling, you're going to go down, and you'll see they're all sets of holes, and then there's numbers. Okay, so this is row 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And these are really good for teaching purposes. So when I start doing the flower, I'll say, okay, now I'm going lavender on row 4. What you're going to do is go down one hole, and you're going to go up the corresponding hole, and that's a set. You're going to take your zip tie tail, and it's going to go on the flat part of the zip tie. Now, if you try and do it backwards, you're going to have a really tough time, and they don't lock. And what you should hear is you hear that zipping sound. And once you pull it, if you've done it right, it locks, okay? So that's called preload closed. And it's much easier to construct your flower if you've done the whole board. That way you're not holding your petal and trying to fiddle around with your zip ties and stuff like that. Let me try this 4-inch. So you're going to do the same thing, down and up. We like to use the 6 to 8 inch because it gives you much more space between the board and the top of the zip tie. Just in case, like if you're using something thicker, like a fabric or a burlap, you won't be able to get it, the end, into that little tiny hole. Like my finger basically doesn't even fit in there. But this might. So you're going to take your folded edge. It will if you press down, there we go. If you press down on the tablecloth, you'll be able to, there you go. So the 4-inch does work. Okay? Perfect. I like to use, mine are usually 6.5. I prefer 8, but I never can find them anymore. So that is preloading the the board. And you'll also hear preloading it open and preloading close. Preloading open is you don't close them, that you just put them down and up and you leave them open. And that normally is for poofs, when we're doing poofs on a board. Okay, so we are going to do row number 1 and we're going to work ourselves in. I just did these ones so I could see if I liked the colors together, and I absolutely love it. Yes, they are flannel backed. You can see it's got a little bit of white fuzz on it. And you want flannel back. Don't get just like a table covering, because you need it for the stiffness. So you can see that the petals kind of stay up. If you don't have a flannel back, everything will just fall over. So it keeps its structure and everything nicely and stands up. Okay, so we're using the mint green. Okay, here we go. So you're just going to scrunch down the middle. Just like that. Flip them up. Now this on row 1 is going to be different than rows 2, 3, 4, and 5. Row 1, we're going to use this one hole. So there's only one hole on row 1. So we're going to use that hole to the outside of the board. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your petals, so I have them kind of in my palm of my hand, place where it's bent right on the board, and then zip tie. Oh, not again.
I don't think it's the camera. I think it's Facebook.
You think it's Facebook?
Because people are saying it's getting glitchy for them, and it's not for me. And now this time it's got glitchy for me, and it's.
Am I okay still?
I don't know. I don't see anybody else saying anything.
Oh.
So maybe it's just me.
If it's glitchy or fuzzy, go out of the live and then come back in. Sometimes that fixes it.
I think it's Facebook.
Could be. Now, when you're doing Unique in the Creek boards, get yourself a little container so you can throw all your zip tie tails in. And to cut your zip tie tails, do not use your good scissors, okay? You will dull them really, really quick. So get yourself some wire snips, or raid your husband's or your boyfriend's or whatever toolbox. And find wire. Oh, it's really fuzzy.
No, I'm not.
You're not?
That's what I'm saying.
No.
Everybody's different for some reason. I think it's Facebook.
Oh. So don't forget, at the end of the live, right after the live, we are doing a giveaway for the. Throw all your tails in. I can't even do this. This won't work, but let me do it. Okay, or you can use a zip tie gun. Now, if you've done quite a few boards, everybody gets one of these. They're not expensive. They're like $14, $15 on Amazon. This one's metal. And what you do, this will pull your zip tie and cut it at the same time. It saves your hands so nice. So you slide. There's this little slit here. You slide the tail in, pull the trigger, so it pulls the zip tie and cuts it at the same time. So we're doing 8 of these mint green ones on the outside. And row 5 will have these mint green ones as well. Now, even though these are plastic, you're still going to have to spray it so you can keep your color, because the sun will fade, even though they're tablecloths, it'll still fade it. So you want to spray it with a UV spray, and I'll talk about that at the end. Now it's much easier to do your whole row and then go around and cut your zip ties. That way you're not wasting time by picking up and putting down your cutter every time you make a petal.
Courtney, our Pinterest guru.
Courtney. Hi, Courtney. Oh, I didn't hurt these.
Yeah, somebody just said that.
Oh. Duh. I gotta remember that. I don't think the rest of them are hearted. I like the heart shape. You can leave them rounded too. It just gives it a little bit of a different look, that's all.
Do you keep a notebook for all your crafts?
What's that?
Do you keep a notebook for all your crafts, the fresh ingredients, your mind?
No.
Francine wants to know what you're giving away.
Francine, giving away an impulse sealer. Okay, so I have two more to do on row 1. So I'm just cutting the edges off, or the corner off, to make it heart shaped. See, I said it just gives it a little bit of a different look, that's all. I got these tablecloths at, it's a dollar store here in Canada called Dollarama. But you can find them all over the States. Like, you can, if you have the Christmas tree shop or Christmas tree store, they have some fabulous ones. They're called Piva tablecloths. So they're just a vinyl tablecloth with a flannel backing. That's okay, Linda. We don't mind if you're late. So we are having a...
Dean, you commented, so all you have to do is share. That's what you have to do.
Did you hear that, Dean? You just have to like, I know you liked the page already. Just share this live. Just share it to your own personal page. And then you already commented, so you're already in for a chance to win. Now, the more you comment, the more chances you have to win. All right. I like my gun. Okay, green done.
Okay, just share it to your own page, because I know groups getting really annoyed with them.
Yeah, don't share it.
And stuff, so
Don't just share it to your own page. Maybe your friends want to see how it's being made. Look how cute.
Angry.
Yeah, we don't want angry people. Okay, so now we are going on blue. Anybody have some big plans this weekend? Today is my nephew's birthday. He's getting so big. So we are going to be adding a stick to this with a flat little flower pot at the bottom. And it's going to be a wreath topiary. And wait till you see when it's done. They're so cute. I did a sunflower one last year. Okay, so when you make this petal this time, you're going to put your folded edge, just slide it right into the zip tie, about a 1/4 inch. And pull tight.
Blue are not hearted.
Pardon?
When I said blue are not hearted.
Yeah, I hearted these. Yeah. So if you cut it, your petals to a point, that gives you another look as well. Like I said, just Google paper flowers.
Yes, it's a large board.
Yes, this is a large board. Google paper flowers and you'll see all different kinds of ways that you can cut your paper to make different petals. Do the same to your tablecloth or your olifant. I would say your deco mesh, but don't do that because it'll just fray like crazy.
Don's got a gift for me. Yay, gift for Dave, gift for Dave.
A gift for Dave? Nobody wants to give Dave a gift. I can't wait for Crafters Convention. Oh my gosh. I need to have some fun. So I wasn't planning on hearting them. I was just rounding them with the pinking shears. And then I made one in a heart shape, like what I just did. And it's like, oh, that petal is so pretty. So it's just basically cutting off the corner here.
You have a certain pattern for your colors.
No, I'm doing mint green, blue, yellow, and lavender. Nothing fancy.
How old is your nephew?
Pardon?
How old is your nephew?
13? Is he 13 now? Or 12? 12 or 13? Oh my gosh. My brain is fried. Old enough that all he wants is money. Don't have to worry about trying to figure out what to buy him anymore. It's just money. Now I do use a pliers, like needle nose pliers, because my hands are not the greatest. So I use them to pull the zip ties. It's much easier on your hands.
Let me tell you something. Although you might not understand them, you go on YouTube and look for the Russian and the Ukrainian ones making their craft flowers. They are amazing. You can't understand what they're saying, but they do amazing work.
Yes. Their origami is just, wow. I watch videos constantly. And then I try and adapt anything I watch if I can adapt it to wreathing. So I get really inspired from like just watching videos.
Barbara Lolly is sleeping over at Frankfurt.
Yeah, Lolly's not home. She's Miss Social Butterfly. So you need 16 of the blue. So row 1 is 8, row 2 is 16, row 3 is 8, and row 4 is 8, and row 5 is 4. So you don't need a ton. And we're not doing in between because we've doubled the petal.
No, there's not, Kim.
Pardon?
Translation button. I said no, there's not on YouTube.
No, I just turned the sound off.
Dorothy wants to know what's the tattoo on your hand. Want to hold up the camera for her?
It's an infinity symbol with a heartbeat. So every time I'm not feeling good or I get anxious or just anything, it just kind of reminds me of all the stuff I've been through and to keep going.
Marla, I have made a couple of wreaths with Lori on live.
Dave's got big hands. He cannot wreath. And I'm not saying that to be silly. It literally, it's hard for him to wreath because he's got like really big fingers.
We have not forgotten about the cruise. It's just that
I cannot get these people to call me back. How many people are really actually interested in it? The cruise in March next year. Is anybody watching interested? Give me some thumbs ups. It would probably be 5 days wow, I got volume. It must be my computer because I keep buffering. It'll be 5 days, and yeah, sometimes they're wrinkled, but if you can iron them as long as you put a towel over top. And I'm trying to turn this volume off.
Suzanne, you can't go.
Why can't Suzanne go?
Because she's a bad influence.
No. Yeah, sometimes they're wrinkled, but if you can iron them as long as you put a towel. Sorry. My computer is just being wonky.
No, I'm not paying for the cruises.
Who's? Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
Dana, you're going to cause trouble, Dana.
Dana Downs. We will have crafting on it. But it's more going to be for socializing and having fun. Because you know what? We craft all day long, every day, every week. I want to go and just have fun with everybody and explore and have dinner and all kinds of that stuff.
Annette would be up for it.
Annette.
Oh, good Lord.
Maybe we should go to Scotland. No, I'm thinking, the one I was looking at is Royal Caribbean? And it went to, oh my gosh, Cozumel, Grand Cayman Islands, which is mine and Dave's favorite spot in the world, Costa Maya, and it sailed out of Fort Lauderdale. And it was February, do you remember the date, hon? 13th? I think it was the day before Valentine's Day. And the pricing, it depends on what you wanted, but that's what I'm waiting to hear back because we'll be a group, so we get better pricing. But I honestly don't even know how many people would be actually truly interested. Because the cruise itself is not expensive. It's when you have to add airfare to get to Fort Lauderdale is one of the cheapest places to fly. Like even for us from Canada, what did we just pay? $100 and something one way or both ways. I think we paid almost $300 return.
Oh, Suzanne's got a credit for Royal Caribbean.
Ooh. Okay, so we're done, Blue.
And she's in Florida, so she doesn't have to.
Oh yeah, she's not far. She can drive to the.
We have a lot of Florida folks.
There is. That's why I'm wondering how many people would actually want to go. And there's another cruise that just sails around Bahamas. Now, I'm thinking 5 days would be good. I don't know what everybody else is thinking. Like, a lot of the cruises are 7 days.
Dave's not paying.
Dave is not paying. However, we did talk about paying for one person as a giveaway.
We talked about it.
Oh, you're such cheap. Okay, yellow. They call it mellow yellow. Isn't this pretty? Like tablecloths, guys. Come on.
No, Francine's 28 minutes away from it.
Oh, well then I guess Francine's coming. Like, if you get an inside room is very inexpensive. Like, you can get it for like $300-400. And if you don't drink, like alcohol, then it's really cheap.
If we do get it, Monkey offered to give away one ticket too.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Oh, she's such a sweetheart.
Way to go, Monkey.
Is she doing like a balcony room and everything?
I think so. Maybe even a suite.
She is so a sweet.
Yeah, I think she might even give away a suite.
Anyways, I just think it'll be so much fun. They actually have rooms a room they'll give us, so if we want to do crafts and stuff. And the food. Oh my gosh, the food, guys. There's so many restaurants. I don't know, how many people have actually gone on a cruise before? And we're not talking till probably it will be next February. Yeah, I want a balcony and drinks too. The cruise I was actually looking at is, it has the alcohol package, the internet, gratuities. So we'll see if they ever call me back. And the shows on these ships are like Broadway shows. We're not talking like if you've ever been to an all-inclusive, those cheesy shows they do. Like, these are Broadway shows. We've seen Hairspray, Cats. What else did we see, honey? We Will Rock You. Lots of fun. Always something to do. Lots of comedians. The comedians are hilarious.
My son's actually on his first cruise right now.
Yeah. And a lot of people worry about, you know, the rocking of the boat and everything. Honestly, the last cruise we went on, the one we just went on in January, that, and I've been on, I think, 13 cruises now. That was basically the only cruise that I actually could feel the boat moving. And we always cruise in February, and we just happened to cruise in January, so we always have good luck in February. So that's why we're keeping it from now on in February. The weather is always fabulous. The boat never rocks. They are a lot of fun, guys. Cruise, there's so much. You can do all kinds of stuff, or you can do nothing at all. Totally up to you. I like to walk around and talk to people and drink and do all kinds of stuff. I'm in the pool doing exercises and dance aerobics. And Dave just sits in his chair because that's what he likes to do. We play bingo. They have game shows all the time. They have shopping. Like, they actually have stores right on the boat. And then when you get off in all the ports, all the shopping is right when you get off the boat. So all the stores on almost every port, all the stores are like right there.
She cut the cloth with a rotary cutter and then did the edges with, you can say. Because they can't hear me anyway. They want to know how you cut your cloth.
Oh, I cut the tablecloth with a rotary cutter.
Right.
And then I did my petal formation with my template. And I'm using pinking shears to make it I don't know, make the edges fun. We're almost done here. Yeah, did we ever win? Have we ever won at the casino on the boat, on one of the boats?
Oh, I've won like $80 or something, but not lose it all.
Yeah, we usually.
I'm not a big time gambler.
No. We usually go and throw $20 in a penny machine, and that's pretty much it. Do one time in the casino. All right, lavender. We're almost done. See how the petals are. Look how cute this is. Going to be adorable.
Judy was drunk before they even left Port in Maryland. You know, I gotta tell you something about Lori because they had.
They can't hear you though.
Huh?
They can't hear you.
Oh, they don't want to.
Well, you can move over, talk a little bit louder.
If the virus is still around, I might have to think about it, Haley says.
What's that?
Yeah, I don't think the virus will still be around.
Oh, you know what? It's like you can. They always pinpoint the cruise ships, and it's only because the containment. You know, people get sick on the all-inclusives and. Okay, we're almost done. Yay! So I'm gonna put my bunny in the center. So the bunny's gonna look like he's coming out the flower.
So they have drag shows? No, but we were on one.
Oh my gosh, that was the best cruise ever.
Yeah.
We were on, they don't have drag shows, but we were on a cruise, and it was 2 years ago, and it was LGBTQ whatever convention. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I stalked them all. By the time we finished the cruise, I pretty much knew everybody. It was so much fun. They are such fun. They know how to have fun. They know how to have fun. So, again, we're doing a giveaway at the end after this live for an impulse sealer. And the impulse sealer is that machine I use to melt the edges of the deco mesh for making the flowers. And if you're making a sunflower, you pretty much have to, because it will just fray and fray and fray like nobody's business. I can't see any comments, so just saying.
Really? I'm reading. You can't see any comments?
Oh, I can see the comments. My video's not playing though.
Oh. They're just saying how boring Lori is and how much they love Dave.
I'm not boring. I'm never boring.
They're saying, we love you, Dave. Why don't you get up there and make a wreath?
Now I know you're lying. And you guys know what? Nobody will really even guess this was dollar store tablecloths. Isn't that great? Okay, we're almost done. Row 4.
Debbie Saltzman, what are you doing?
Hi, Debbie Saltzman. How are you, love? And how's my Bella? Haven't seen you guys forever. Whew. So everybody scope out your stores for flannel backed.
No lies, Michelle Brenning.
What's that?
She says, oh, the lies.
What lies?
Because I said everybody wants to see us.
Everybody needs a Dave. I have lots of extra purple because I'm showing you guys how to cut it. Last lavender. It's got a slit in it. So I was saying you can iron if it drives you crazy with the wrinkles. Now the wrinkles will eventually come out the more your wreath hangs on the door. Just saying. But if you need the wrinkles gone right away, if you put a warm or a towel over top and just have it on a low setting, you can iron the wrinkles out. Alrighty.
Yes, they're not paying for you. Just show up there and tell them I sent you. See how far you can.
Okay, so row 5, I'm just going to do these teal or the mint ones. They're really going to get kind of covered anyways for my bunny head.
Marla, I said I would do I should do a live with Dan from Amy and Dan.
You and Dan can do a live from the convention.
I don't know if it'll be wreathing. Maybe we'll go out in the town and do a live out in the town. Show everybody that.
Hi, Carol. Carol, we're from Canada, so you can get this at Dollarama. That's where I bought these tablecloths. It's the only thing we have going for us in Canada is Dollarama. Oh, and of course, Unique in the Creek. Now, I am going to be putting my bunny in the center, but I just wanted to make sure none of the zip ties would be seen. So I'm just adding 4 pieces of the mint color. Now you can add whatever color you want. I may go around and add.
Yes, the comments are flying by because everybody's trying to win a what do you call it? Impulse sealer.
Impulse sealer. See if I can use less wrinkled ones.
I don't need a book for my jokes, Dana.
You need a book of jokes.
I do
Funny
not.
ones. Like ones that'll make you actually laugh. I know, I love these pastel colors too. Wait till we finish and put our little stem on and our bucket. It's going to be so cute.
No, neither one of us speak French.
I speak un peu.
What the hell was that?
Un peu. Peu. You know, little. Isn't that what you say? That's not how you say little? Un peu. Fermez la bouche. There. See, I know French.
That one I know. Shut your mouth. I've been told that one a lot.
Debbie, this it's 13 inches long and 6 inches wide. So I showed right at the beginning of the tutorial or the live on how to cut these.
Oh,
Actually, I'm gonna make these ones come in a little bit. I'm gonna cut this one off.
Jessica, if you're on our page, I mean, Lori will say something on the. I'm sure she'd say it on a live anyway.
What? Why is Michelle playing bingo?
I don't know. And now Suzanne's speaking French.
Oh yeah, she's from un petit peu. See?
She's from Ottawa.
I know, but I had kind of it right. I'm putting more of this in so I make these petals a little bit shorter so I can see more of the lavender. So I'm putting a lot of it in. I want to see the purple is very pretty. Babe, I want butter tarts. You were supposed to make butter tarts and you never did.
I've been busy.
You did trickery.
It's so springy looking.
I know, isn't it cute? Wait till I'm done. It's going to be fabulous. And we are doing, I think Tanya and the girls are doing campaign on...
That's how we make the base. We sell the base.
Yes, this is a Unique in the Creek frame.
That's our Unique in the Creek frame. You find it on our webpage.
www.uniqueinthecreek.com or .ca if you're Canadian.
Kim, a butter tart is a uniquely Canadian.
Is butter tarts? They are?
Uniquely Canadian, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Basically, it's just a big sugar muffin.
It's like pecan pie. That's what it tastes like. Pecan, like the filling of pecan pie. That's basically what it tastes like. So I'm putting a lot more of these.
I don't put raisins in, but yes, you can put raisins in.
I like pecans in mine. Pecans. One more. So there's 4 colors. And with the 4 tablecloths, I can make probably 2, maybe 3 more flowers. And this is the large board.
Butter tarts and poutine. I love my poutine. Sippy.
Okay guys, now we're gonna have fun. Not that this wasn't fun.
Sippy.
Okay. They want to know. Dave needs to bring maple tarts to convention. So I have extra, because I am extra. I might go and put some more mint green on the outside later. I don't know. Only because I have a bunch cut still. So again, this is flannel backed tablecloth. Waterproof, indoor, outdoor use. This one's 52 by 70. If you can get 52 by 90, grab the 52 by 90. It gives you more material. Try not to get the round one. It just is a pain in the butt to cut. Okay? Okay, so let's work on our bunny rabbit now. because she is going in the center of the flower. So this is just a rabbit I got a long time ago. Probably 3 or 4 years now it's been here. And the burlap all, I don't like the hat. Sorry guys, I'm trying to see comments, but my computer's being wonky.
What time you going live? Not tomorrow, Jen. Sunday.
I don't know, what time did Tanya schedule me?
I don't know. When I make the butter tarts, I'll show you on the live what they look like.
Okay. I'm trying to cut it with, so I'm going to cut the string off, and I'm going to pull this hat. I'm taking this hat off. I don't like it.
What are you doing?
Is my mom on?
I didn't see her. But that don't mean much because the comments are flying by.
I know, but I think I have too much crap on my computer. It's really slow. So I'm cutting, pulled off the bow tie on this. I didn't like it. And now I'm taking this hat off too, as much as I can. Now you can put whatever you want in the center. Obviously you can make it like with a flower center or whatever. I just happen to have this. I actually have, when Dave comes back down, I will show you. I picked up this really cute flower last year at Hobby Lobby. And I was going to use it for tonight. And I bought it last year. I'm sure they have it again. Alright, we got rid of the yucky. Try and pull up as much as I can of this burlap. There we go. And it actually came this color. It's not like it faded or anything. Why did my computer just restart? Okay, so I'm going to put a nice cute little bow. I'm using this great ribbon. I think I got this from Ranch House Wreaths. They had an awesome sale not too long ago, 30% off everything in their store, so I stocked up. Guys, remember how clean my craft room was? Yeah, not so much anymore. So, want to see how cute before I even put the... Look, guys. Oh my gosh, I know, you guys are like, oh my gosh, that's so adorable, right? It's tablecloth. Love it. So let's make just a simple bow for her head. Yes, it is just a flower. You can, let me find, I have a really cute center I'm going to show you guys. Oh, babe. Oh, you won't be able to find it.
Are you leaving your audience?
Well, I'm just going to grab this flower thing.
She's gone.
Hun?
And people are just coming in going. People are going, there's an empty chair here. Look how.
No, I want to show them. I wanted to show them this flower I bought last year at Hobby Lobby. And I'm sure they'll have them again this year. They had all different colors. It was $4.99. I believe I got like 80% off on it. Look how cute that would look too. Isn't that adorable? Now, I probably would maybe fold these back. That's so adorable. So I was going to use that one tonight, and then I found the rabbit. Now I'm going to use my rabbit. He's going in the center. Okay. I'll do my cheater bow. Just need something little, just to go right in the center.
It's okay, Dutch, I'll go around you.
Okay. Oh, don't start. Does she have to go outside? Or did she go outside?
She was just outside.
Was she? So my cheater bow. Oh, why did I shut this off? I cut this, I don't know, 13 inches. And I'll cut the tail for 6 inches. And then we'll make a nice bigger bow to put on the stem of the flower. Have to wait. Okay, where's our stem? There it is. So here's our stem. And it's going to go in our bucket with our flower. Oh my gosh, it's going to be adorable. So I'm going to make a bow. Well, this is drying, or this, the glue gun is heating up.
Butter tart has butter, sugar, syrup, eggs mixed up, and everything put in a tart shell. That's a simplified version.
It is. It's like, do you guys know what a pecan pie is? Because butter tarts taste just like pecan pie. It's like the same filling almost. So I'm just going to do a nice floppy, simple bow with this.
Barbara asked how many flowers you think you can get out of one tablecloth.
3. Oh, 1 tablecloth?
Yeah.
Well, it depends which one you get. So if you get the 52 by 90, that's what I used with the green and white polka dot one. And I could have got 2. I have enough for another flower. If you get the 4 colors, you definitely have enough for 3 flowers.
Where do you find a bow maker?
This is the Easy Bow Maker. And you can get them Deco Exchange, Waterman's Loft. I think she has them on Amazon now. And this is actually my friend Leah is the inventor of the Easy Bow Maker. Actually, Leah and Art are coming to Crafters Convention too. And please don't watch me make a bow. I really suck. I've been making wreaths for 10 years, and I still can't make a bow for the life of me.
Yeah, they got Easy Bow at Michael's, don't they?
Oh, yes, they do have it on Michael's, yep. Use your coupon. So now, these were 5 inches, these loops. And now I'm going to go down. I'm just making a floppy bow with a few loops. Told Jackie Blewett she has to do my bows when I make her or Monkey have to do my bows when I go up to make my my design at Crafters Convention.
How many people want to see Monkey Mod Podge at Crafters Convention?
She will not Mod Podge. Oh shoot, I forgot to do the, oh no, I'm okay. I want to do longer tails, but whatever. Yeah, my bows don't look as nice as other people's, but they work. put a zip tie underneath. So I'm going to slide it under and lock it. And then I just pull it right. Oh, Duchess, don't start. Sorry guys, that's my dog. She has to get the bone, of course, right at the bottom of her toy thing. I think we need to put her toys into a plastic container. Okay, so I just zip tie it, and then I put another zip tie underneath. And this is going to go on the stem of our flower. Pull it nice and tight. Cut the tail, or the thing up, the zip tie tail off. We are going to, I'm going to dovetail them. My computer just died, so I can't see any.
Did it really?
Yeah. So if anybody has questions, let me know, because I don't see any comments. Okay, so we should probably be okay for the glue gun now. Nah, I'm almost done. If there's anything, anybody has a question or whatever, or I need to know something, just tell me. So this is my cheater bow. For those of you that don't have a glue gun.
What is the tool used to cut zip ties?
It's a zip tie gun. It tightens and cuts the zip ties at the same time. So it really is handy to have. Okay.
Dave, you are the best. Thank you.
Who said that?
Huh?
Nobody said that.
Yeah, my fans on here.
Your fans?
Yeah.
I did 6-inch tail. I'm going to do a little bit bigger. 8-inch. And then cut it back. You don't have any fans. You have a fan that you plug into the wall. I'm just going to take a bit of a stem, cut it in half. And this is just a little bow for her head. And I'm just
Lori,
going to...
can you make a digital insert of Dave's face for the character board? I'm sure she can.
Who said that?
They're asking for it.
They are not. They want to make a dartboard out of it.
No, they want it for the to put on their door.
Oh, Jesus.
Like this.
Nobody wants a face of you. And trust me. I promise. Alright. Cute little bow to go on his head.
Look, Monkey wants 2 of them because she wants to make a spinner with my face.
Oh, will you go away? Go make butter tarts. You've been teasing me for a week now, and then you didn't even make them.
See, people do. See?
Nobody
Where
do
in
nothing.
Canada can you find nice ribbon?
Pretty much Michael's. That's unfortunately. Dollarama had some cute stuff when I was there today. Nothing like this, but that's I don't know. I'd like to import some ribbon. I just have to get a bigger warehouse. I need more customers because we have to get some more out there.
The Dave Spinny Face. Yes, Suzanne.
Can you imagine? Dave's spinny face. Nobody wants to see your face. I would make a dartboard out
Happy
of it.
face, sad face. Happy face, sad face.
One face. Make a wreath just for Suzanne. She would love
I
it.
know.
Suzanne, you would be the only one that would appreciate a Dave wreath. Oh my gosh, look how cute this. Much better than that god-awful hat.
Yeah, I can hear my hubby downstairs snoring.
Okay.
Where did you get the bunny head?
I got it, I believe, at Craft Outlet a couple years ago. Okay, I am going to make a hanger Do I want a hanger too, or is that going to be too much? No, I'm just going to use a zip tie. So at the top of the board, you want to know where your top is because we need to put the bunny head in properly. I just use a zip tie. Sometimes I use like ribbon. I'll make a fancy one. You can use twine. You can use anything you want. There's 2 holes at the top, and on the other side of the board, they're divoted in and or chamfered, and that's your hanging hole. Okay, let's put the bunny on. And there's the bucket. Try and clean up a little bit here. Our stem. All these, I'll have to go through and pull all the petals out. I'm going to do that later. Okay. So the bunny is going to go, oh my god, oh, shut up.
I'm yawning.
You are not, you're making fun.
I don't make fun,
You make fun. Where's my U-pins? There we go. Bucket o' U-pins. So these are floral pins. And I'm going to I'll put a pipe cleaner.
Yeah, see Susan Albanese, she put her information on the back of her board and she got 3 rose orders.
There you go. I'm telling you, it works. Because their friends want one. So I'm just taking a Chanel stem, and hopefully this won't go right through. It did not. So that's just a floral pin. And I'm just going to glue it right in there. I'll take another one. Now, if you put a little bit of glue on the end of the prongs, it does help with sticking it in there as well. There we go. Just give this one a twist. Okay, now I'm going to go down. Sure where my top is, right there. I'm going to go down the top holes with the top pipe cleaner.
The girl said she's sure there will be more orders. Very good. Great, Suzanne.
Very good. I love to hear that. And then the bottom pipe cleaner, I'm going to go through the bottom holes. I'll flip this over so you guys can see what holes I'm going in. And you can do this with a center or anything.
Is that going to go between the 2 doors?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it will go in between the 2
Yes,
doors.
for sure. Now you could do a styrofoam center just like this. Okay, give it a couple twists. We'll cut that off. If you want even more security, you can again take a floral pin and go down through the holes.
Don't let your glue gun melt your glue gun underneath the tablecloth there.
It was. Okay. Oh, jeez.
Dana, we are never playing bingo again.
Look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. Adorbs. I am the wreathing queen. I'm just kidding. What an adorable way to use a bunny. All right, let's get it in. We're making topiary. Now you could leave it like this, obviously. It's really cute, just like this, very simple. And once your wreath is hanging more and the sun hits it, the wrinkles will come out. Okay.
Ears are the wrong way.
Pardon?
Ears are the wrong way.
What? Shut up.
I was waiting for the first one to say the ears are the wrong way.
So I'm making this a topiary, although I'll probably need a bigger bucket. We'll see. So I cut this Easter basket in half. It's just a plastic pail from the Dollar Tree. Okay. I got some grass, not the kind you smoke, but the plastic stuff. These foam blocks, I keep a supply. These are from the Dollar Tree. I use them for a lot of things, and same with the round ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this right to the bottom. And I just cut this little pail bucket thingy in half with just my scissors. Now I'm putting this in here so that I can put my stem against it, because I want the back of it to be all flush with the door. I don't know if that makes sense, but you'll see when I'm done. So this is just, like I said, this block of styrofoam is from the Dollar Tree. Hold it on tight there. My little bucket is cute. They didn't have any pink tablecloth, so that's why I got a pink bucket. I have to have some pink in there somewhere. Oh, I did melt my petal. Oh well, I have other petals. I can change it. All right. I might have to add. I might add more. Do I have a knife down here? Well, I don't want to plug in my. Styrofoam cutter. I don't feel like it. Paint stick will work. I'm going to add more glue so you can see the back of my. What's the matter?
I think the Duchess back gas.
Can I have milk dud? Monkey on here still? I'm going to curse her when I see her. She got us addicted to milk duds. Gotta do the dud. I'm cutting styrofoam with a paint stick. Wrong way. Oh. Okay. I had a half of a half. So. Did everybody like and share the page and the video and comment?
Suzanne, it's cream soda, and you know what?
It's not, yes, it's not, Big Red is not, it's cream soda. That's what it is.
Milk duds and beaver nuggets, yeah.
I think I still have beaver nuggets. They're so sweet. Now you want to use a good glue for this, right? Get that Gorilla Glue out. I'm gluing the crap out of this thing. I'm going to put grass once I get the stem on.
Yes, we are still live, Tracy.
Okay, here's my fancy stem that I made with glow sticks. haven't quite figured out.
Beaver freezers.
What?
And that King said, don't forget beaver freezers.
Beaver freezers? What is she talking about?
I don't know. Must be a Scottish thing.
A Scottish thing?
Yeah.
Babe, you have a hammer?
No.
Can you go in the laundry room and get a hammer? Please? I'm going to glue this, but I'm also going to floral pin it as well. And the flower, to put the flower onto the stem is easy because we'll just zip tie it right on the back of the board. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, now I'm going to do this, and I'm probably going to...
Oh, sorry.
I'm probably going to activate one of the glow sticks so it might start glowing.
And that thing says, means something else completely. Means something else completely over here.
What? So remember, we have paper, so it goes through. The floral pin goes through. Awesome!
Beaver freezers were ice lollies at the gas station.
Oh. Iced lollies.
That's speaking
I know,
Scottish
she's
to us
speaking
again.
Scottish. What does that mean? Freezies, popsicles, what? Ooh.
Yes, they're glow sticks wrapped in.
What? That one wouldn't go in. That's okay. What'd you say, hon?
They're glow sticks wrapped in.
I left them in the box. You'll have to watch the beginning, but it's a perfect way for, and it's really light. Like this whole thing is
Yeah, but
so
are you
light.
hammering through them and puncturing them?
No, they would glow if they did. They're just little prong things.
Ice lollies are popsicles.
See? That Annette. Always speaking Scottish. Alright. I'm going to add some glue again. I'm going to put some grass. Now you want plastic grass. Make sure you don't use paper grass. The paper one will just get all yucky from the weather. This is how we do it, do it. What the heck? Was that you trying to sing?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You scared me.
You'll
Babe,
probably
I can't wait to go out tomorrow.
You'll probably have glow in the dark stuff dripping down your door because you punctured them.
Nope, I didn't.
Wendy Nanato's going to TDR.
I'm not. Well, I might. I don't know. I can't judge that far ahead. My schedule does not allow it. But if I can be there, I will.
I'm going because I love Texas.
You're not going.
I like Texas. I want to go to Texas again.
We're going to Texas in September for Dallas.
Why? What's for Dallas?
Painters Convention.
That's not for sure thing, yeah?
No, but probably. Now, we did get a bunch of messages about Wreath Makers Live. I do not know if we're going. So I can't promise anybody anything. At the moment, I do not think we are going.
We're not going there?
Wreath Makers Live.
Oh, we never know what we're doing. I love Texas, Kim.
Texas. You only seen a little part of Texas, though.
And I loved it.
I really needed to heat up my...
And that's going back to Texas.
What?
And that's going to Texas. Monkey says I'd come down by myself.
I'm going to Texas. Not for a convention. I'm going to visit Monkey. I'm still cutting my... I do have a cutter thingy. But I'm too lazy to go over there and get it.
That's right, I gotta buy
Oh, I have a knife.
I gotta buy my ranch in Texas.
We have to get our pictures. Oh my God.
That's right.
How far is it to drive to Texas?
Far.
Like
40 hours or something like that.
40 hours. It's not that far long to get to Florida.
Let's see, I'll look it up on trusty Google.
Okay, so I'm just stuffing you know, this stuff.
I'll go
So I can put some more grass in.
to Houston.
What?
I said I'll go to Houston.
We have to go to Monkey's house to get our pictures.
I'm seeing how far. Oh, it's actually closer than it is to Florida.
That's what I said.
Fastest route right now will take 22 hours and 24 minutes.
We could do it like in 3 days. Get an RV. So I can sleep.
How is Freddie doing, Jinx?
Oh, hi, Nana Jinx. How are you today? So I'm just stuffing this with leftover foam so I can put my grass on there.
I enjoyed my time with Bobby and Freddie.
Bob Brown.
Bob Brown and Freddie and
All your friends.
yep.
Like I said, if we can make, I think it's our Thanksgiving though. Not that it doesn't really matter, but I think it's that weekend.
Well, they're building that new cruise port, Royal Caribbean's cruise port.
Oh, out of Texas.
In Galveston, yeah.
Galveston. When is that? When's that opening?
Joanne Major lives in Leamington.
What, Leamington, like Windsor, Leamington?
Yeah.
Cool.
My son lives in Amherstburg.
I went to school in Windsor. I did. No, I'm not too worried what's going on in the back here. You won't see it.
Glue foam to the bucket. Did you glue the foam to the bucket?
I did glue the foam to the bucket. I'm just covering up the top. Lady, do you really have to?
We could stop at Haley's place on our way to Monkey's.
Oh,
But
okay.
can I get to Amarillo by morning?
You're such a goober. Maybe we should.
That's okay, I can do it. I can just go up from San Antone.
San Antone.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antone.
Oh. Can you go see what your dog wants? Again, if you're going to use grass, make sure you use the plastic stuff. This is plastic metallic stuff. They had all different colors, but I figured the green. Green's cute. Looks like grass.
I'm not a goober.
Did she call you a goober too?
She called me a goober.
We could stop. We could make it like a 2-week trip. Although, it's in October. October's perfect for traveling, but I don't know how busy we're going to be. All right, so there's the back. It's a hot mess.
See? I am from Amarillo, now living in San Antonio. Sing some more, Dave?
No, they don't want you to sing more.
Kim wanted me to sing some more.
Kim, we don't want Dave to sing.
Of course, Jan. We gotta stop and see your she shed.
Her
Or
she
no,
shed?
your-
No,
your
she's getting
craft
a
room.
she's getting a whole addition.
Yeah.
We need to move. Anybody want to come help move? We have enough people. We'll feed you pizza and Coors Light.
Sing, Dave, sing. They don't want me to sing.
No, you don't want him to sing. All right, we're almost done. This is a long project, but it's fun. Oh my gosh, I have little eggs somewhere. Where are they? Okay. They don't want you to sing. Okay, now we're going to zip tie our stem. I'm going to go this right up here, going straight, right where the hanging hole is, going right down is the center. I'm just going to zip tie the stem right on, so I'm going to have to dig through these. Oops. We're almost done. Hang in there. I know this was a long one.
Yes, it is my butt. No,
I'm sorry.
that's monkey.
Almost done, I promise. Okay. Just gonna slide this through the zip ties.
Stand on the corner, wind blowing everything. Such a fine sound. Okay, they're all trying to get me to sing songs.
Why are they getting
They're
you to
putting
sing
lyrics
songs?
up.
He's a song junkie. He likes the what is it, the 70s? 70s, 60s,
70s
and
was the best.
70s, yeah. All right. Stem attached. I'll just put a little bit of glue. Not that I need to, because it is on there. Look, I didn't even activate those things. Oh, look how cute this is. I rock. I'll have to fix all this. Oh, I got to put my bow on. No, babe.
Don't harsh my mellow.
Don't what? Now, how stinking cute is this? And you can use the other half of the bucket too. Doesn't say Happy Easter, but so I just zip tied that bow to the stem.
Yeah, that's fun, Jan. It looked like you had a good time.
What's that?
They went to see the beetle thing.
Oh
the beetle
yeah,
thing.
that's right.
How much would you sell that for?
Oh God, I don't know. It's more time than actually supplies. See, I have a problem because I don't sell my wreaths, so I have no idea what anything is worth. I used for material, there was 4 and they were $3.50. Babe, 4 times $3.50.
Huh?
4 times $3.50.
1,400.
Huh?
1,400.
1,400.
$3.50?
Yes.
$14.
$14, and I can get divided by 3. Okay, I'm gonna hang it up, and then you guys can see, and you can be released, and we'll do a draw when I'm done.
Somebody asked about Atlanta, Georgia. I go, she's leaving on that midnight train.
They're probably talking about us going to Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh,
We'll be in Atlanta in
I thought they
April.
wanted me to sing again. Monkey said I have to dance, but I'm surprised nobody's made a meme out of my dancing yet.
Are you gonna dance at Crafters Convention?
No.
Why?
I'm never dancing again.
Why?
Because I can't dance, and I know I can't dance.
You think you can dance? You know you can dance, dance, dance. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Him so cute.
I can't sing either, really. I know that, but
And it's really light. I can't believe how light it is. Oh my gosh. This is so stinking adorable. Hold on. Look how cute it is, hun.
I can't because you don't have the camera up there yet.
Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. I'll have a computer to check.
Did you interrupt it?
Oh, of course.
Oh, there we go. We're coming back.
Isn't it cute?
Yeah, I gotta zoom in on it. I think your wall is quite blingy.
My what?
Your wall. With your unicorn and your cow and everything else.
I gotta fix. Oh my gosh, I am so in love. I have to fix all the petals, but I can't even see any comments.
That's the most adorable one up there. So adorable. Adorable. I love the bucket.
I know, isn't the bucket great?
So stinking adorable. So cute.
Guys,
Love them.
almost everything was from the dollar store.
Now I have to get craft shopping again. LOL. That is beautiful. Love it. Love it. So cute.
I know, it is
Awesome.
really. So there we go.
Adorable. Lots of hearts going. Beautiful.
How cute is that?
Adorable.
Bucket
Yeah.
from Dollar Tree. The grass, I think, was from Dollar Tree too. Make sure you get the
There's
plastic.
Your mama's here.
Hi, Mom.
It is so cute.
Bow. Our stem is the glow sticks that we wrapped in jute or twine, tablecloths, and a bunny that I had. Now you can put whatever center you want.
When's the Pinners conference again?
Pinners is April 15th, I think it starts.
April 15th, I think it is. I think we're down there April 14th to 18th or something like that.
Anyways, the toper, Easter toper. I have eggs. Hold on, I gotta put some eggs in. That is so stinking cute.
Oh, she's gone. She's gone.
I got eggs. I gotta put some eggs in.
You got eggs? Where are you putting the eggs?
In the basket.
Okay.
So I got eggs. They're sequence eggs. Let's put some eggs in and let's see.
When are you doing your draw? That's me asking.
Right after I'm finished this.
Like you going off and coming back?
Yeah,
on?
I'll be going off and coming back on, guys. Ah!
That'll be our next game. We'll have to speak only in song lyrics.
Anyways, I can glue these in.
No bingo, Michelle. Stop it.
Eggs? Yes, people? Yes or no eggs? My chair's probably in the way.
I like them.
They're cute. I have to put them up.
They
I'll
are.
glue them. And then I'll fix all this grass. But anyways, that's it.